Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And yes, that is correct. I screwed up. I didn't take a look at my rosters, and when I went to record my second episode, I realized that when I was scouting in the National League for the Swiss League for Austin Matthews, I realized he's not actually there. And then at that point, I had to take a look at my rosters. I had to take a look at all kinds of little settings, and it turned out I had the wrong setting on. So I reset it, and we're resetting the GM mode. We're going to continue with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and our team looks even worse. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it looks pretty bad. We're going to be rolling with these lines. Oops, it's not what I wanted. On defense, Gardner and Riley will be manning it. We have Robida, Corrado, Hunwick, and Marinson here. We have Jared Cowan in the minors, but we're going to leave him there because, again, our idea here is to tank. So we're rolling with Garrett Sparks and Antoine Bibeau. What's his face? Bernier. He's going to be manning the minor leagues. And I got to remember, I got to turn down my injury setting, because we don't want it to occur as much as usual, but at the same time we do want injuries to occur, because we know here that it is the most fun when injuries are real. So without further ado, let's get through our preseason, and we're going to go half the season again. I'm terribly sorry that we have to restart. It really sucks. We were well on our way to, well, actually, we weren't well on our way to tanking properly. We weren't, we went 7-0 in our last preseason, and now we're 5-2, which is okay, because the whole point is to get up to a certain amount of space. No, that's not right. I said space, but okay. So we scouted National League once already. I think we'll give it another 3 weeks. We really want to get as much info as possible on Austin Matthews. And here we go. Let's piss some people off. I'm happy with the group we have. Oh, okay. I was hoping for maybe a negative effect there. Okay, so this is game 1 of 82 tonight, gentlemen. Enjoy the butterflies and feed off the crowd. Yeah, let's go. If you don't do it, bags get... Really? Just Robida? Okay. Alright, guys. And there's that... Wow, okay. 2 wins to start the season. Come on, Toronto. We're supposed to lose. We're supposed to lose, boys. Come on, drop games. And nope. Nope, we're 3-2 so far. 3-2 so far. Sorry, I had to get some water there. And really, we're playing above 500 right now. That's not where you want to be. Alright, so let's send him to Canada now. Let's send our scout to Canada here. We're going to go 3 weeks in Canada. Alright, come on, Toronto. Perfect. Come on, can we lose back-to-backs here? Here we go, best lines. That's exceptional. Good job, boys. Let's keep losing these games. Toronto player Jericho. That's Marley's, so we're not gonna worry about that. Alright. Player morale, we're gonna take care of this. Tyler Bozak. I'm underperforming. Stay focused. Negative effect, perfect. Just stay positive for now. Negative effect, perfect. That's what we want. We want to lose locker chemistry so we can lose games. Come on, there we go, boys. Let's go. That's not a win we want. That is not a win we want. What? 3 wins in a row? Come on, Toronto. What are you guys doing here? You guys are killing me. Oh, man. Let's go Ontario. There we go. Perfect. Shootout loss. I mean, we're getting points, but we don't want the points. Come on, boys. We need regulation losses. What is this? How are we winning? Let's just run best lines again. Like, this team is nothing but average, and yet we're pulling off wins that most probably shouldn't happen. Alright, come on. There we go, boys. There we go. Yes. Yes, perfect. Keep on losing. This is exceptional. This is what we want. We want to get that first overall draft pick. And we're going to go to the WHL now for 3 weeks. Perfect. We're going to scout those forwards. We're going to get some defense in there too, because we're going to need some defense in the future. And come on, just keep pushing, boys. Don't care about Horton. He's out of here next year. We're gonna drop him off for like a 7th round draft pick or something, just to clear his salary off the books. Not that he matters. He's in the minors, and really exceptional work, boys. These are the losses we want. So we're 11, 17, and 5 right now. 17 and 6. States for 3 weeks. Perfect. Come on. There we go. Keep on losing. An overtime win. That's not good. Okay. Let's keep pushing. We're going to go to past the All-Star break here. We're going to take a look at some stats afterwards. That's 2 overtime wins. We don't want wins, boys. We do not want wins. There we go. Loss. Perfect. And a win. We need a loss here. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. Best lines. We're just going to roll with it. Come on. Let's roll with it. Perfect. Into a loss. Awesome. Come on. There we go. Another loss. I don't think anyone's been this happy about losses in their lifetime. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so let's go view. Oh, wait, there's a lot of forwards here. 3 weeks again, and then we'll do defenseman. Next up is defenseman for sure. Oh yeah, boys, look at that. Look at those losses. Come on, Montreal, beat us. Yes, Montreal, good job, boys. There we go, 8-2, and then we get a 63 win. Exceptional work, gentlemen. This is what we want. This is what we want. So, as it stands, we are 8th in the Atlantic Division. Good for last. That's what we want. Here we go. We're going to go to that player meeting. Leo Komarov. I know. There we go. Had no effect. Okay, that's okay. No effect is better than positive effect. Alright, so as it stands right now, James Van Riemsdyk is leading the team through 48 games. Wow, really good, bud. Really good. He's got 45 points. So Van Riemsdyk is having a great season, along with Lupul and Kadri. Grabner on that second line is doing fine. Brad Boyes, Bozak, Gardner. So really, there's not much other offense. And if you look at it, the best player on the team is Mahalik with a -2. The worst player is Gardner with a -18. But that's okay. We're going to be better next year. Really, our goaltenders, you know, they're taking a brunt of the load here. Like Garrett Sparks, he's 10-2. Bebo is 5-5. So they're taking the brunt of the load, and that was the important part. That is what we wanted. We wanted them to take as much brute as possible. And really, I think what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna edit my trading block. Edit, yeah, edit, perfect. And we're gonna throw on Robida. We're gonna throw on Lupul. And we're going to throw on who else do we have in the top here that is aging? Lupul's already there. You know what? We'll throw on Brooks Light. Perfect. And maybe we'll get some, you know, some draft picks, some younger guys. Maybe a goaltender. That could work. That is gonna work, ladies and gentlemen. I like it. So let's continue on here. We're gonna go through the month up until the trade deadline here. Let's see what comes our way. There's a shootout win. That's the win we don't want. It seems like we put guys on the trading block and they win to show the rebellion. Okay, so now let's draft some defensemen here. Where do we have the most defensemen? Perfect. We're going to go 2 weeks at a time for defensemen. There's less and less of them, so... Oh, we've got some player morale. Perfect. Let's view this. Van Riemsdyk. That's okay. You know what? You'll come back up. Considering you have the most points on the team, we'll get you to... We'll try to get you with some plus morale here. We want you to perform a little more. And best lines, there we go. We're gonna throw Robodot back in. All right, boys. So the tank is going well right now, though we are getting some wins. Really, we're just we're rolling through with the punches right now. There we go. We're getting more losses. And there's no trades offered so far on our veterans. We were hoping to maybe move them out so that we could get some draft picks. But the draft picks aren't coming in, which is okay. We have to do what we got to do, and we're rolling with some seriously, what's wrong with you? You're on the fourth line, dude. That's where you're gonna stay. I mean, we have nowhere else to put you. Wow, that's 2 wins in a row. I mean, come on, Toronto. We're supposed to be losing these games. Losing games, Toronto. There we go. Perfect. Nice, Toronto. Alright, so... we're just going to roll on through. We're going to finish this season. We're going to finish the season. Yeah, that's where we're headed right now. And really, Robota, broken jaw. He seems to get injured a lot. And I know he's 38, so he's more prone to injuries. But damn, son, you're always injured. Alright, so the last section of good defensemen in Canada. Here we go, 2 weeks. Let's keep on rolling. We're getting those losses we need. Come on, Toronto. Please keep losing. Please keep losing. This is amazing. Rolling right on through here, and we're getting those losses. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go. Yes. Yes, this is making me happy. So happy right now. And it sounds horrible to say that tanking. In the NHL, you don't want to see teams tank. I know that, you know, some guys, their teams do it. We did the National League already twice. There's some goalies here. Okay, let's go goalies for 2 weeks here. There's 10 goaltenders. That looks like it could be interesting. it's not the end of the world. Like, I mean, that's 2, 4, 6, 8 losses, 10 losses in a row. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 losses in a row, and now we've got 2 wins in a row. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna end off the season here. We're gonna keep on going. We've lost 40 games. There's no way anyone has lost more games than us. Oh crap! I was supposed to edit my scouting assignment there, and I totally just skipped over for the week. So they'll scout something else for us. End the season on a high note. Yeah, there we go. There's that high note. 7-1 loss, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go. Robida is going to be back, but he'll be gone by next season. And look at that. The Marlies are going to finish. Here we go. Let's finish the Marley season here. Alright, there we go. So the Marlies are done. We're going to send our scout back out. Do we have anything in the rest of the world? There's 2 defensemen? No? Okay. We'll send Russia for 3 weeks. Perfect. So the Marlies have made the playoffs. They finished 42-29-5. They're gonna go up against the Crunch, and we're gonna fast track through this year. We're gonna just go quickly through it, and we're gonna see how well the Marlies can do in the playoffs. And really, there we go. They're done. And okay, so let's wrap up where we ended. The Toronto Maple Leafs finishing last. That's perfect. And Van Riemsdyk, very nice. 77 points. That is actually, you know what? Look at Kadri, 71 points by Kadri. Wow. Joffrey Lupul got 67. I like that. I think that's pretty exceptional. Really nice, boys. Really nice. And everyone else there provided good offense as well. Grabner, Bozak, Boys, Gardner, Riley, Parento. So there's some depth here. I think we'll do fine in the next couple seasons. And really, goalies. In advance, Bibeau and Sparks, I'm terribly sorry for your season. I know that, it was rough. On the other hand, Jonathan Bernier, who went 25-17, not bad. Stalock 18-12, so they shared the net basically, and I like how that went. When it comes to our skaters, 55 points from Sam Carrick. William Nylander's got 53 points as well. So I think Nylander can make a splash in the NHL next year. He'll be 20. He'll most likely grow a bit more, so I'm looking forward to bringing him up next year. We're going to have some nice young forwards coming up next year. Same thing with Connor Brown here. Kasperi Kapanen, he could come up next year, so I think we could have a really nice young core coming up from the minors next year. Leipzig as well. Andreas Johnson, he'll be in the minors for a couple more seasons before he comes up. But really looking nice, boys. The Marlies, they finished first here. That's okay. Toronto, here we are, last in the Atlantic. But the story is, did we finish last in the NHL? That's what we want to see, right? No, the Columbus Blue Jackets finished below us. The Columbus Blue Jackets finished below us. Wow, I thought 43 wins was a lot. 43 losses. But wow, apparently Columbus had other ideas. And wow, the East must have been deep because Florida got 41 wins and did not make the playoffs. They did not make the playoffs with 41 wins. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the first season done. Next episode is going to be the off-season video. We're going to look to maybe make some moves, move some veteran guys so that we can bring the young guns up. I'm thinking we may have another season of struggling to come ahead of us just because with the young guns, they're going to be learning their place, and hopefully we make the playoffs next year. We're going to bring up Bernier again. He'll play in the NHL this year. We'll leave him as our NHL starter unless we can find a good young goaltender to replace him. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode number 1 again, having to redo it because of the Auston Matthews roster fiasco. But we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be fun. We're headed for the top. We're going to win that cup, hopefully by season 3. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next one.